Art in 5. Sonia Delaunay. Sonia Delaunay was a Russian-born artist and designer who played a key role in the development of the avant-garde movement in Europe in the early 20th century. She was born in Sarastern in 1885 in Ukraine, but later changed her name to Sonia Turk when she moved to Paris in 1905 to study art. There, she met her future husband, the painter Robert Delaunay, with whom she would collaborate on many of her most famous works. Together, Sonia and Robert developed a style of painting that they called simultaneism, which emphasized the use of bright colors and geometric shapes to create dynamic, multi-layered compositions. They were inspired by the new technologies of the time, such as electricity and telegraphy, which they saw as emblematic of the modern era. Sonia's work was particularly innovative in its use of color. She was one of the first artists to recognize the expressive potential of color, using it not just as a means of representation, but as an independent element of design. She created vibrant, abstract compositions that explored the interplay of color, shape, and light. In addition to her work as a painter, Sonia was also an accomplished designer. She applied the same principles of color and geometric abstraction to textiles, fashion, and home decor, creating bold, modern designs that were unlike anything that had been seen before. She collaborated with many major fashion houses, including Liberty of London and Jacques Heim, and her designs were worn by some of the most fashionable women of the day. Sonia's work was celebrated in her lifetime, and she was one of the few women artists to achieve significant recognition and success during the early 20th century. She exhibited her work in major galleries and museums throughout Europe and the United States, and her designs were widely admired and imitated. Despite her achievements, Sonia faced significant challenges as a female artist and designer in a male-dominated field. She had to fight against the prevailing attitudes of the time, which saw women as inferior and incapable of producing serious art. But she refused to be discouraged and continued to push the boundaries of what was possible in art and design. Sonia's legacy continues to inspire and influence artists and designers today. Her innovative use of color and geometric abstraction paved the way for many of the artistic movements that followed, including abstract expressionism and op art. Her designs are still admired for their bold, modern aesthetic, and her pioneering spirit continues to serve as a model for women in the arts and beyond. Art in 5. Sonia Delaunay.